Here he is, the fat, bald, bearded person. Alright, so I said that my lives and my videos were going to be more oriented around self-help. And so all these are just, again, my views, my thoughts on people, really. So today's subject is attack the action, not the person. Now, here's what I mean when I say that. When I say that, I mean Dougie's snoring. See, we're attacking the action, not the dog. Now, what I mean when I say that is a typical example. I'll say something and just to simplify it. So, you're being a fool. Hello, my lovely. You're being a fool. You saying I'm a fool? No, I am saying you are being a fool. Okay? So let that sort of resonate a little bit, and you can tie that into a lot of things, really. So I feel it relevant now because of what's going on the social media with the truthers and the non-truthers, etc. Now, when we attack somebody, we should look at their actions as opposed to them as a person. Because as a person, they're probably all right. They might not be your cup of tea, but they're probably all right. So you can't really pass judgment. We can't really pass judgment on somebody that we don't know. Okay? So we can't say, for example, and again, this is just an example, you're a complete lunatic. Okay? But the actions of that person are lunacy. Just because we don't agree with something doesn't mean to say that it's not right. And just because we do agree with something doesn't mean to say it's right or wrong. So when we look at attacking people, we should look at the action first and say, right, what is the action that this person is sending out there? And then with that action, there will be a message. Because the thing is with thoughts and words that people say stand by your decision. I always say stand by your action. Because with thoughts and words, that's all they are. We can't stop negative, horrible thoughts in our mind. Okay? We can stop those turning into words. But sometimes when those words come out, they're just words. That doesn't mean to say that we have to fulfill those words. Example, I could think of making a cup of coffee right now. So if I've got that thought process in my mind, so then I say to myself, now I don't have to go do that. So I don't have to stand by that. Then we can turn it into words. So I say to myself, I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee right now. Again, just words. I don't have to stand by that. What I then need to stand by is what happens after that. Oh, I didn't have a cup of coffee. That's my action that I can hold myself accountable for. Now, that's just a simple thing like a cup of coffee or getting yourself something. So we attack the action, not the person. Personal attacks on an individual are how they look, how they speak, sometimes what they say, and sometimes what they do to others. But that again will be an action. In my life, and most recently, people have been attacking the person and making lies and things by attacking the person. Now, again, they come across as he's fat, bald, stupid beard, just slating me as an individual when you don't actually know me as a person. However, try to get to know me as a person, and then you may understand why I'm the way I am. But that's not an action. The action is what I do, not necessarily what I say or what I think. So when we look at somebody and we, I don't know, despise them, we hate them, or, usually we despise somebody or hate somebody because of what they've done. Okay? Now, I'll give you an example. There's been people recently, I won't mention names because I just won't. I said I'm backing off from that. People recently are preaching a gospel, I'll say. They're preaching love, peace, serenity, togetherness. Okay, well, they're your words. However, your actions do not match what you're saying. So then other people come out and they say, you're an idiot, you're a loon, you're this, you're this, you're this. Hello, guten Tag. I think I got that right. Guten Tag. Or is it Privat? Or is that a Russian? I don't know, I can't remember. That's attacking the person, because they might not be a lunatic. They might not be crazy. They might just have a difference of opinion. But if that person, to me, does come across a little bit silly, then I can say, that's silly. Not you're silly. That's silly. As in, what you are doing is just lunacy. Please don't speak German to me. I am indeed English. All right then, how's it going? So we've got to look at our communication skills and how we interpret things is a major in our reaction to a person. Now, sometimes people will berate, people will try to get under your skin, and it just really winds you up because they're attacking you as a person. Now, what we've got to realise is, konnichiwa. What we've got to realise is that, okay, I'm sorry, I won't call them lunatics anymore. No, it's okay to call them lunatics, because my kids and mother are being tagged. I know this, Michelle. I knew. It's okay to call them lunatics because you think that what they are doing, as in their actions, is lunacy, according to your truth, according to your beliefs, according to your learned. Again, you can call them lunatics, and again, I'm not just talking about truthers, because that's the one thing that, these people don't quite understand. And is that their fault? Well, possibly not, because it's just learned. It's just a learned mentality. So you can call them lunatics. You can call them all the names under the sun. But because what you are doing is you are attacking the action of that person or people. exactly what they are doing is lunacy, or what people do is lunacy, according to an individual. Okay? But what we shouldn't be doing as a society, as a human race, is putting people down as an individual, as you are this, you are that. No. You are being, you are coming across. Those sort of, so we need to change our vocabulary a little bit. And, you know, I don't think this was, I don't know if comments are, hold up. I don't know if you can see comments on YouTube. I'm not sure. I don't recall. So when we look at other people outside of ourselves, outside of our own beliefs, and we think that, you know, that's not our truth. Okay. The thing that a lot of people these days are doing, and again with the social media thing, and I'm using it because it's relevant. It's relevant to me. Okay, it's relevant to some of you. Until they have, can I keep it simple and call him donkey? Not really. That can be your opinion of certain people, but that doesn't mean to say that they actually do that. See what I'm getting at? That doesn't mean to say they actually go out there and do that to donkeys. Well, you can, because you've got freedom of speech, but then you have to be prepared for any backlash that may come. Now, my attitude these days, right now, at this point in time, towards these truthers that are attacking me as an individual, or attacking individuals, you know, they're not going after a group of people. You know, it's a group of people coming at one person. Okay, and that's wrong. That is wrong. Because in this, and again, I'm going to use the Truther movement as an example. What happens is there's these groups out there that mock the truthing world. All right? I don't think for one second that these people that are mocking the truthing world actually know majority of these individuals that they're mocking. So what they're doing is they're actually mocking the actions of these people. They're not saying to these people, you are this, you are that. They're basically saying, this is how you are being. This is how you are right now. As a person, you're probably amazing. As a person, you're probably the sort of person I'd like to go for a pint with. But your actions right now are saying, staying away. All right? A little bit like, no, it's not a little bit like that whatsoever. I was going to refer to yesterday's video. So look at the action of that person and what they're doing, rather than so much what they're saying or what they're thinking. And again, in this day and age, it's very easy to ignore. Okay, I woke up the other morning with some fake profile on my channel saying, you know, saying this, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. So, you know, I reacted. Why? Not because I'm a moron, but because I was being a moron. I should have thought to myself, do you know what? And it wasn't until last night that reported the pages and blocked them from the channel. All comments been removed. Okay? So in this day and age, we can decide who comments. We can decide who posts in our lives. Because let's be honest, our lives these days are via social media. Yes, more water. So just look at how you communicate with another person and think, is that the person or is that the action of the person? Because people have been saying, they've been attacking and saying that I am an abusive person. All right, and I can only use me as an example, okay? So this video isn't all about I, because I believe in we. I believe in us as a society. But I'm only going to use me as an example because it'd be wrong of me to say that about someone else. But they've been attacking me as a person and bringing my integrity into disrepute. I'm bringing my character into disrepute. So when we attack a person, we bring the integrity and the character into disrepute. When we attack the actions of the person, then that's just what they're doing. So people are saying that I hit my other half. And when I say my other half, I mean my voice of reason. You know, the Mindy out there. They're saying that I'm abusive. They're saying that she cheats. They're saying that, and they're attacking her. And it's like, hang on a second. You know, that's wrong. That's wrong because, you know, if she did cheat, what would it have to do with them? If she was messaging someone else, what would it have to do with them? That would be her private life. Their trolling, abusive, targeting, harassing is very calculated and extremely malicious intention towards actual people in order to destroy them in any way possible. Well, that's the thing. And that's what I said. You know, when they attack a person, they're trying to bring down someone's integrity and character into disrepute. Now, I will be totally honest with you. A few years ago, I was a complete horrible. The amount of people in my past that I have personally, via my words, via my actions, I have upset or harmed in any kind of way, doesn't make me the person I am now. Okay? The person I was yesterday is the person I am now. And it's very dangerous behaviour because it could potentially be life-threatening. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Is when somebody puts out there publicly that, again, I'll use me as an example, that I am an abusive partner, they're attacking my integrity and my character now. But that's not who I am now. My actions say totally different. So all that does is reinforce my integrity and reinforce my character and make them look foolish. So my attitude now is let them get on with it. If these people want to keep coming and coming and coming at me, then that just makes them out to be liars. Because I know the truth. And my lovely lady knows the truth. And we just laugh at them. When we first heard that, when we first heard the attack on the persons, on our characters and our integrity, we just looked at each other and we just laughed. Because we know. But it is very dangerous. Yes, you're right, Helen. It is very dangerous. Because those words could have triggered. If those words were true, they would have triggered. Like I said in yesterday's video, in the abuse video, those words would have triggered. And for anybody out there that might have watched that, all right, and heard that on their side, will say, yeah, well, I thought that as well. Okay, but you don't know me. You don't know me. But they will side with them because it's almost like a blinkered thing. I might do another video after this on a separate topic. It's a blinkered thing because they can only see one side of the coin. As I said before, there's three sides to a coin. Okay, so what I'll do is once this video's finished, I'll have a quick break and then I'll come back. Is that okay? Yes. And they will all be uploaded onto YouTube on The Bearded Opinion. I don't know why it's called The Bearded Opinion. I've got no idea. Oh, because I'm an opinionated prick. No, I'm not really. Oh, there she is. There's my lady. I can see her beautiful face. Yes, I'm gonna go into that. I'm gonna stop in a shortly, and I'm gonna do another video. Oh yes, I love you. But that's the thing, Jamie. You don't. I love it when she watches. I love it when she watches. She's sometimes upstairs in the bath watching. And it's like, woman, you can hear me, man. I have said to her, that she needs to come on alive, and just prove to people that she's not being beaten up. That sounds filthy. Well, she's getting a bath. So yeah, they can bring that integrity, but that can also be dangerous because somebody can act upon that. All the lives Leanne, Jesus wept. Oh, blasphemed, going to hell, but we know that anyway. So yeah, that can have an effect on that person, and what it does. And who said about hey Helen, hope you're okay, lovely. All right, get a room. Mental health, the attack of somebody's mental health. It can cause mental health problems. I've had it where they've attacked my mental health, saying that I claim to have mental health. Now, I don't claim that. As somebody who is, trained in, medicine has claimed that, has, given me tablets for that. They don't just give me, they don't just give out tablets for any, well, maybe they do, I don't know. But I've been taking mental health pills for the last 10 years or so, maybe 9 years. I've just had them increased, actually, because I needed them increased. So yeah, they do. And people that attack a person, it's like, you don't know me as an individual. You might know my past, but that doesn't make me who I am today. Now, I'm quite happy to, if anybody wants to talk about my past, I'm happy to do that. I think I've done that in the videos that I did on GKR. I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to have a conversation about my past. It doesn't matter to me because that's not who I am now. What I did 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago isn't me today. Those actions that may have happened 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago. I missed out 8 and 9 twice. They've not made me the person I am today. I attribute the person I am today, and I'm not just saying this because she's watching, but I attribute the person I am today to Mindy. I've changed a hell of a lot because of her. I have changed a hell of a lot because of her. So I attribute the majority of my changes to her as an individual. So I'm not attacking the person now, I am praising that person. And I'm thankful that she's in my life. I'm thankful that we're together. I'm grateful for that. She's taught me so much. So attack can also be praise as well. Okay, so you can attack's a negative word, but you can also say, look, I'm gonna attack Mindy now I'm gonna attack her actions. Her actions to me have been nothing but amazing. Her actions to me have been nothing but, well, love really. Showing me how to love. Showing me how to be a better person. So she is, I attribute a lot of where I'm now to her. Because my actions before were pretty bleak. They were pretty shocking. And I deserved any rebuttal, any negative that I got for those actions. I deserved them. But now, I don't deserve it because that's not me. Again, you become part of what you're around. Again, me and Min, we pretty much inseparable. So, you become part of what you're around. Tell me, Bryce, good job we know you. Like I said, Jamie, you don't know me. You know what you see on the outside, but you don't know what happens in my home. You don't know what happens in my personal life. I try to keep separated. I try to keep my personal life separated from anything. And again, I've only got a triangle. I have Mindy, my son, and me. I try to keep it that simple. And, outside of that triangle is obviously people like my mum, Mindy's family, that sort of thing. But even those people don't know too much. Because I try and keep... Can you hear him? Even people like that don't know too much. I don't like people knowing too much. Because it's like, do you know what? I've had it in the past where if people know too much, they'll use it against you. Whether it's right or wrong, they'll use it against you. It'll get twisted. It'll get twisted into knots and ripped, and that's when they'll start attacking you as a person. That's when they'll start saying that you're this. Just because in the past I may have let me use an example. Just because in the past I may have broken somebody's nose, that doesn't mean to say that I am someone that likes to fight. Okay? Just because in the past I may have done something wrong, that doesn't mean to say that I like doing that. That doesn't mean to say that's me now. So, you know me to a point, Jamie. I hope you're okay. Loves to watch. I am good, thank you. People have taken their own lives because of online abuse and trolling. Yeah, and that is, I'll tell you what, Helen, that's a sad thing. That is, suicide is a major thing, and it doesn't get spoke about enough. And it can come to the fact that somebody's being trolled, somebody's being abused, somebody's being having their personality attacked, and not just the. But this is what I'm trying to. This is what I'm trying to say is when we are being attacked, just think: is this person attacking me, or is this person attacking my action? If it's personal, then that's wrong. If somebody watches this live or watch whatever live and says, "Oh, look at that bald, fat, whatever," then that's me as a person. And those words to the wrong person can cut, and they can cut deep. And that person could then, not want to go out in public because they don't want people to see their forehead, which goes from here all the way down to my backside. They might turn anorexic. They might turn, they might stop eating because of that. There have been some times when, somebody's called me fat, and I know I'm a big lad. I know I'm overweight. I'm 18 stone. When Mindy first met me, all right, stranger. When Mindy first met me back in back in my 20s, I was 11 stone. I was like this, you know. She says I've got better with age, but she's got to say that, hasn't she? So yeah, I know I'm a little bit overweight, but why is that? Is that because I eat excessively? No. Is that because I don't exercise? I do the best I can with what I've got. My breathing's knackered. All my joints in my body are knackered. I cannot walk upstairs without being out of breath. So, you know, any form of exercise I get is, you know, possibly, you know, and it's not nice. It's not a nice thing. Struggling for air. You know, it's not a nice thing being suffocated. Okay? I don't eat excessively. I may have one meal a day. So why is he fat? Why is he overweight? Can't attack me because I'm overweight or I'm fat. But you got to look at why is he that way. Okay, is he that way possibly because the medication that he is on for his mental health affects weight gain? Fact. Not fact. So fact, it affects weight gain. There's many side effects to that. Would I rather be slim and not have people say, look at you, you're fat? Or would I rather have my mental state in some kind of check? Oh, hang on a minute, that's probably a Illuminati sign. Stop doing that. I'd rather have a mental state in some kind of check. Okay? Because my health, my physical health, is less important to me than my mental health. I know there should be a balance there, but you can't attack me for that. Look at him, stupid beard. Okay, but ask yourself why I grow a beard. Is that wrong of me? Are you attacking me because I've got a beard, or are you attacking everybody for having a beard? Are you attacking me because I'm bald, or are you attacking everybody because they're bald? So you can't do that. What you've got to do is you've got to say, right, okay, you know, you can't just attack me because of the way I look, because that means that you're attacking everybody then. All right? You may have a grievance against me. Well, come to me personally and say that. When I say personally, I mean personally. Okay? But attack my actions. Not me as a person. Because I'm not a bad... Mindy will be able to vouch for this. Or not. I'm not a bad person. I'm not horrible. I believe that I am an amazing dad. I believe that I am the best partner that anybody can have. Come on, man, some kind of... She sat there twiddling the thumbs. I shouldn't say that, they'll be able to pay. Some of my medication for my Crohn's disease causes weight gain, like steroids and painkillers. Yes, you are, bless you, thank you, yes! Your check's in the post. They do. So would it be wrong, Helen, just because you posted that? I'll use you as an example. Would it be wrong of me to say, oh, you fat cow? Why is she a fat cow? She's a right fat cow, huh? Would it be wrong of me to say that? At least you're growing up with a proper beard rather than bum fluff looking beard. It is a pretty good beard, isn't it? It is a pretty good beard. So back to that. So it'd be wrong of me to say that because I don't know why you're potentially overweight. I don't know why you're potentially... Why you've got weight gain. Now I do. So it's wrong of me to judge you as a person. Does she exercise? I don't know. Does she go out for walks? I don't know. Does she struggle to do that sort of stuff? Do you know what I mean? So, you know, can't attack the person for being the way they are, because, you know, we might, okay, in private, and this is probably wrong, in private, we might look at each other and snigger and say, oh my God, how did she get into that dress? Yeah, fatty bum bum. No, I would never do that. I'd never do that. Well, I could possibly do that because I also am fat, therefore, you know, I'm just mocking myself, really. So when I mock someone else that's overweight, I'm mocking myself. When I mock another bald person, I'm mocking myself. Okay, I'm laughing at myself. Beep, 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 beep. That's what happens when I sit down. So when I do that, then I'm mocking myself. I've learned over time to laugh at yourself. You've got to laugh at yourself, because there's going to be... Right, now that does wind me up, man, because you're not. All right? You're not. I hate it when she does that. It really grinds me coffee when she does that. No, it's not. Mind, you're not, right? We're going to have words when you get back. I hate it when she does that, because to me, she is the epitome of perfect. Okay? And I'm going to get personal now. She has got a really good figure. But she can't see that. So she will then attack herself. Okay? So this again is, you can attack yourself. Now I will attack the action of that. I will attack her action of what she says about herself and try and edify that. Okay? So right there, main great example, thank you. Attacking oneself. But then there needs to be some reinforcement there and say, no, you're not. I am now unhappy, not happy, that you are saying that, because this is how I see you. Mindy's one of those far and few between people. Beautiful on the outside, beautiful on the inside. Okay? Anyway, enough about her. This is my video, man. So just think before you sit there and judge somebody, because that's what we do. That's what we do. We judge. We should never. We live in a world of prejudgment. I was taught a number of years ago to never prejudge. I'll give you an example. When I used to go around knocking on doors, and we used to walk the streets from 4 till 7, knocking on everyone's door, and we got taught to never prejudge. Okay, garden outside's a bit messy, you know, the weeds are overgrown, and this, that, and the other. Yeah, he's snoozing. He's been out for a stroll today. So yeah, he's pooped. Garden's a bit messy. Oh, hello. Hi. Hello. How's my boy? You a good boy? Go back to sleep. And sleep. Never prejudge. We'd see houses that you know, that had a bit messy, a bit scruffy, and we'd be like, oh, there's no kids live there. Main target was kids to sign up to karate. There's no kids live there, and we'd go into that garden with the poor attitudes like, oh, these people have got no money. There's no point in me giving my all. Until you stop prejudging, you actually knock on the door and realise there's like 5 kids in there. They all want to do karate, and they've got a wad of notes fatter than yours. And it's like, okay. And then you see the other gardens. And it's like, oh, it's nice and tidy. Loads of swings, loads of toys in there. There must be loads of kids. Yes, let's give it everything. Let's give this doorstep everything. So you go in there. It's Grandma and Granddad's house. That really have got no interest whatsoever. And you realise those toys are there for the kids. So just because somebody has got the swing set, the slide, the pool, doesn't mean to say there's a lot of kids live there. That just means that kids go there. And you end up, getting disappointed, and that can affect you next door. So then you start. So I was taught to never prejudge, to never sort of look at someone and say, and think to myself, oh, well, they're scum. Because there might not be. There might be some of the nicest people you meet. Some of the roughest people I've met are actually some of the nicest people I've met. And they'll sit and talk to you for hours, and they're just so down to earth. And even though they might look at you and say, oh, well, he's, he looks, upstanding, kind of. You see, people prejudge me. People attack me because of the way I look. Oh, look at him, bald, bearded, big lad, must be Andy. No. Must be a fighter. No. Somebody prejudged my hands once. Sat in a bar, and this hand's a little bit mashed up. I don't have knuckles. The flat. And they said, oh, I bet he's a fighter. And I had to say, no, I'm not a fighter. I'm going back 10 years ago. No, I'm not a fighter. See you, Thorn. Love you. I'm not a fighter. I just train in martial arts. That don't mean to say I'm a fighter. That just means to say that I like doing martial arts. Just because somebody, walks around with a lightsaber doesn't make them a Jedi. They just might like to LARP. So, think about the person. Think about what you're saying or going to say, because we can't stop words coming out of our mouths. Sometimes they just spill out. But are we attacking? When you attack somebody, are you attacking the person, or are you attacking the action of the person? Only attack the action of the person. Might be crap at karate, but might be an amazing person. Just because your ability doesn't match who you are, that doesn't matter. We can work on the ability. Do you know what I mean? I think I'm going off tangent now. I think I've talked a little bit too long. Oh no. So, think about it. Are people attacking you as an individual? Your integrity? Your character? Are they bringing that into disarray? And if they are, they're attacking you as a person? Or are they attacking what you've done? Your actions? What they think are wrong? Just because they think your actions are wrong doesn't mean to say that their actions are wrong. I need to work on my round kicks. There's a reason. All right, noted, Jamie. Yeah, there's a reason that martial artists have flat knuckles. I need deep, intense Wim Hof breathing classes. Yeah, all of the above. Well, in that case, like I've said before, Shell, but you got to think to yourself, what can you do about it right now? If the answer is nothing, then don't let it take up headspace. Fix it at a later date, because it'll still be there. Deep, intense Wim Hof breathing classes. I don't know what Wim Hof is. There's a reason that knuckles are flat for martial artists. Yeah. But as I mentioned earlier, Claire, that live that I saw, you were being called all the names under the sun. You were being narcissistically attacked. And that wasn't right. So I can understand why you got irate then. Hey, me too. I developed my own style, kind of. The knuckles are flat because of it's punching. So what it does is it strengthens the knuckles and the wrist, so that you don't feel. So you can hit walls and you don't really feel it. That's why. So if you can hit a wall and you don't feel it, you can hit a person and not feel it. So yeah, rather than being reactive, just say to yourself, all right, well, this person wants to rise out of me. They're attacking me as a person. And that's when that needs to stop. You know, you can shut them down and just not have that conversation with them. Hey, look at all these people coming out with no knuckles. I sometimes warm up with, you know, if I'm doing a little bit, maybe I'll sometimes warm up by just punching something hard. It just conditions the body. But when you condition the body, you got to condition the mind as well. So yeah, I'm going to finish on that. I might have a quick break and then come back with another one on 3 sides to the coin. Okay. In fact, yeah, I will do that. So think about the actions that you are doing, and can they be attacked? The person that's attacking you, do they know you as a person? If they don't know you as a person, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they say, as long as you know the truth. All right? And you stand by your own truth, which again will lead into the next video on the 3 sides of the coin. All right? So if you've missed this, go on to The Bearded Opinion, like it, subscribe to it. That means that you will see updates on the videos. I do post a link on Facebook and tweet them as well now. Yes, I'm Twitter. I'm tweeting. But yeah, so that's it. There's still some good videos on there. And again, I want to add more. Just more of a self-help, just more of my own self-help ideas. Because what it does, it reinforces it in my mind as well. It just helps me. Okay? So yeah, go on to The Bearded Opinion. God's friend develop Renshinkai style karate. Okay. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Don't be reactive. Don't be reactive. And if you're going to be reactive, only be reactive to somebody attacking you as a person and bringing your character and your integrity into disarray. Which most people do because they don't understand. Attack the action, not the person. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Well, Claire, as I said in yesterday's video regarding abuse, if ever you wanted to chat about anything, then, you know, you got me on Facebook, obviously, because you're watching the live. You can message me, you can talk to me, you can, you know, if you want a video chat or if you want a phone call chat, then, you know, I'm open to that. You know, I'm open to, there's a lot of things that I can't do because of my health, so I'm, you know, I pretty much, you know, here all day. So yeah, if any of you wanted to chat to me, then by all means do so. And again, what you say to me stays with me. It doesn't get shared anywhere, unless you want it sharing. You know, I accept that. You know, I take every conversation I have as unless you come at me, then I'll use it against you. Aha. I accept that. You know, you'd have to say to me, "Oh, this conversation's in private." I'll just accept it is. All right. Other than that, I love you, leave you, and I will see you on the next live in about 5-10 minutes. Let me have just a few minutes break, and I'll be back. I don't know if he was a karate instructor. Okay. Let me know your nephew is. Don't put his name on here, but you can send me a private message if you want. Helen, can you inbox me that link, please, for the Renshin karate, please? So if you can send me that on inbox, that'd be great. And if you can, Claire, you never know, I may have actually taught your nephew or know of your nephew, because I used to teach a massive karate school many years ago, a few years ago. All right, love you and leave you. Stay safe. See you on the next live.